Hey, hey, hey. What's going on, everybody? So, it sounds like there is some issue with split fiction right now where Ponk is unable to get multiplayer working on it, which is unfortunate, so I was looking forward to playing some more of that. But, as I have told him, I have a backup plan or two. Just pull up my Steam library here. Hmm. Well, what's the name of that one free remote play game? Not a free remote play game? Is it just free to play? I thought it began with W. Ah, there we go. So I will keep this game in mind. It's not going to be my first choice because my first choice is going to be silly. Well, I haven't gotten the notification from him, but he is in voice. So I'll go ahead and close out of this. I will hop into a call. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, man?
It's going good. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good. Had a day full of food yesterday, so can't complain.
Oh, nice. You had Thanksgiving yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do your infamous onion soup?
I did not, although I did do a green bean casserole that I ate way too much of it at the beginning
Mm-hmm.
and ended up taking a nice long nap and then
Nice.
ended up eating because the thing I do since I live by myself and I cook for myself, I don't get a whole turkey,
Hmm.
and generally I just do chicken wings of
Nice.
various different sauces, and they were all very good. And the wings that I marinated in the sriracha hot sauce turned out very different from how I was expecting them to. Like
Okay.
they were almost kind of like sweet at the beginning, and they weren't like overpoweringly spicy.
Hmm.
But then once you got done with one of the wings, you had a little bit of heat in the back of the throat, which was nice.
Nice.
I also did just a regular barbecue sauce on some of them that was outstanding. And then I got a Caribbean jerk marinade, and that is such a complex flavor. It's got a little bit of everything in it. It's got some spice, it's got kind of vinegary, almost sour notes to it. It does have sweetness, so it's a very complex flavor, but all were very, very good.
Did you have the entire day off, or
Oh
were
yeah.
you okay?
Yeah, my store was just closed yesterday,
Oh, nice.
but then I'm sure they opened up super early today because of it being Black Friday, but my
Oh
store
yeah.
my store has also had their Black Friday sales going on for almost the entire month. So,
Huh. Okay, so it's not just the one day that's super crowded, but you got a little
mhm.
bit spaced out. That's
I
nice.
mean, it was pretty busy all month, but nothing will compare to when I worked at a an actual Walmart store,
Hmm.
because they had us come in like Thanksgiving Day afternoon
Hmm.
for the beginning of the sales. And I mean, you've been into a Walmart before, but just imagine all of the aisles.
Once,
Yeah,
just
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 once.
once.
But you've seen how big of a store it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine imagine people in every square foot of that store.
I wish not to imagine that. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's like what would normally take like 2 minutes walking from point A to point B ended up
Hmm.
taking closer to like 8 minutes,
Dang.
just because you had to weave through so many people. And that was like really, really early on in my experience working at a Walmart and just in retail in general, is just store with as many people as you can possibly fit into it. And then once a certain time of the night came around, that's when people were allowed to start getting stuff off our shelves and off of displays that we had set up in the middles of the aisles. And then, it wasn't exactly all hell let loose, but it was a a well enough behaved version of all hell let loose.
Right.
But
I
yeah, that's
you,
the other reason why I've requested Fridays off on my availability.
that is a very convenient thing. Yeah, I got some images in my head from like old documentaries, uh, and like people running over each other, and of course there's the South Park episode with the console war thing. That's deeply embedded in my understanding of Black Friday sales.
Hmm. Don't think I've had anybody trampled to death at any of the stores I've worked at, but
I I'm glad that's the case. It's nothing I particularly wish on anyone.
right, right.
So, what were the alternatives you thought of originally?
Well, the one thing I had in mind, I have a couple things in mind.
Okay.
First off was I want you to try your hand at that wacky little Japanese NES game that I like called Kokoron, where you build your own characters, choose your own weapons, and then you play through a set number of levels. Other than that, I've remembered a co-op game on Steam that is free to play, and it is called We Were Here. And then my plan beyond that would be playing the online version of Vampire Survivors.
Ah, what is that? Oh, is that the walkie-talkie game?
Yes,
I seen clips of that. Yeah, that sounds cool. Do we leave Discord for that? Do we just
we
play through the walkie-talkie in there, or how does that work?
we can so that it would give us more of like a directional audio, and if we're like further away from each other, it wouldn't be as clear.
It's interesting. I'd be down for that. Yeah, forgot about that game.
My download of it just completed. Yeah, it's not even a gig, so it should take not very long to download.
Mm, on it.
I can drop Poppy Bros and use this game capture. Yeah, let's use this one.
So I'm not sure if you've read the news that I posted on Discord.
Just got informed that I won the Best Thesis in Applied Computer Science Award this year. Very nice, dude. Congrats.
Thank you. It was very interesting because I so the I had two supervisors for this thesis, and one of them is now my boss since I started working there, and he was the person who nominated me, but he
Oh,
didn't
very
tell me
cool.
that he nominated me. I didn't know that. So on Wednesday, I got a mail from my other supervisor of that thesis, who's now working in another city, and she was like, "Oh, first name, um, uh, your boss just told me the great news. Congratulations! Sadly, I will not be there on the 4th of December. Um, anyways, enjoy." And I read that, man, and I was so confused. Like, what? What are you congratulating me for? And then I shuffled into my boss's office, and he looks at me like, "Oh, did anyone tell you anything?" And I told him about the email, and then he's like, "Oh well, then let me congratulate you as well." Shook my hand, and I was still super confused. And then he 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 beat around the bush for like 15 more minutes until he finally told me what was going on. Um, but yeah, it's really cool. It's an award that's once per year, for basically every kind of institute that does anything with computer science. So just like standard CS, or like medical CS, economic CS, just everything. And each institute gets to nominate one person. So just being nominated for a year is already a cool thing, but actually winning the thing is really neat. Like, not only for the prize money, I do appreciate that, but also just for like career purposes. Actually, having
Yeah.
these kind of prizes in your CV is really good when it comes to like later applications.
Oh, we definitely.
And there will be a little ceremony next Thursday with a giant oversized check that I get to hold.
Very
I
nice.
never had one of those in real life, so I'm excited for that.
Very, very good. Congratulations again, man.
Thank you. So, this is the multiplayer settings all in game? Do we need to do any server shenanigans, or is that all automatic?
I think it's all in game.
Do I want to watch the intro cutscene?
I mean, there's not really much that happens in it, but
I see footsteps. And a lot of snow.
let's see here. Audio. I can adjust the outgoing volume of my microphone. That's nice.
Ooh.
The volume levels seem okay so far.
Ooh, flare gun.
Just
And
right
the spooky
bumpers.
building.
Push to talk. How do I get up there again? Oh, that's the cross-play button. I don't need that.
Uh-oh. Shadowy figure.
Okay.
Alright.
So yeah, just I guess let me know when you're at the main menu.
I am in the main menu.
All right, you see that box in the lower left-hand corner that says your name and a number?
No, because I'm still connecting to network.
Oh, okay.
Now I see it. Yeah.
All right, so tell me what that is.
Ponk hash 5550.
It would help if I clicked on the box. That's Ponk hash 550
5550.
3 fives. Gotcha. Click add friend and invite.
Ah, accept.
There we go.
So I would suggest we go out of Discord just to see if that works.
Yeah, sure thing.
Oh yeah, there's an echo. Oh, all right. Hello.
1 second.
Okay, I need to
There we
adjust
go.
the audio.
Let's get back in here. Yeah, let's adjust the audio a little bit. Get that raised up. Drop the music a bit. Maybe drop ambient volume by a bit. And again, I can also adjust the outgoing volume of my mic if I need to.
I need to turn music way down. All right. Voice over volume is probably. Wait, what's the difference between voice over volume and voice chat volume?
Voiceover is like a narrator in the game.
Oh, voice over, not voice over. I always thought that was one word. Okay. Um, and voice chat volume, I'll turn up a bit. Can you say something?
Hello, 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 hello.
Okay, that's great. Do I need to adjust my outgoing?
No, because I've still got some room to go up on voice chat volume, and you're coming through pretty clearly.
All right, then we're good. I am ready.
And I'm also ready.
Oh god, I got a countdown.
Yeah, we've already seen this. Oh dear. Hello? Alright, can't do anything. There's a book. Can't do anything. The answer lies. It's a funny thing to write on a wall. Whoop. Ooh, they're shinies.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
Aha. I found the walkie-talkie.
Hello? Did you find your walkie-talkie?
I found it. Am I coming through?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I think I just need to let go of the walkie-talkie button in order to hear you.
Ah, so now you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. What is the situation looking at where you are?
Well, I don't really have anything to interact with, and as soon as I said that, I started hearing a scraping sound.
A scraping sound.
There's also some runes written on this wall here, and opposite that, there's "The answer lies" scrawled on the wall in red.
I have a book here that says "Between the Eyes" in red, and I also have a poster here with different colored eyes and some runes between them.
And I've got a door in this, like, middle section, but it's got a gate in front of it with lots of little purple gems and a skull with purple eyes on it.
I got a few doors here. I got actually lots of things here.
There's also a chest under the table where I found the walkie-talkie, and it's got a padlock on it, so I need a key from somewhere.
I do also have a chest with a padlock. I also have a lot of books that I can pick up by pressing X, but I cannot read them. I can just look at the pages, or I just do not understand how to open books in this game.
Yeah, I've got some books on the floor, but I can't, like, interact with any of them.
So I have a map here that has stuff marked on it.
So my cursor turns into a circle, which I'm assuming means I can interact with stuff, but it only activates on the word lies, on the answer lies that's written on the wall, but it doesn't seem to do anything. I can also interact with the little runes that are on the wall opposite of that, so I think maybe I have to press them in a certain order.
I could make suggestions for an order.
Please do.
Okay, 1 second. Is there anything with colors?
I mean, technically the bricks in the walls are different colors, but let's see, there's a okay, so on the wall where the runes are, there are pillars on either side of this wall. One has a blue glowing gem at the top, and the other one has a red glowing gem at the top.
In that order?
Well, the blue one's on the left and the red one's on the right.
Okay. In that case, you should pick the symbol that looks like an M, and then the one that looks like a little hill with a very steep left side and a more curvy right side.
All right, just those two?
Yes.
That door is open.
2 achievements, did that work?
That worked. I'm in a different room now.
And a door opened for me.
And it closed behind me, so I'm in this room now.
No, I still got an open door, but I'm also in another room now.
So I've got a grandfather clock with no face on it, which is interesting. I can't interact with any of it, though.
I had a circular room with lots of paintings of weird bird-like creatures that all have skulls for heads. Well, not all of them, but some of them.
I've got only one painting like that. I've also got a bunch of runes on the left wall.
So I can enable and disable the torches. Can you try to describe some of the runes for me?
Oh boy. Well, they're all like pictograms, kind of, so they're gonna be kind of hard to describe, but I'll do my best.
I also have pictograms. If you can make sort of accurate associations, we should be good.
I'm also hearing very spooky voices when I get right up next to the one painting I've got.
Oh, I also have a room of spooky voices.
Okay, how do we do this? All right, so let's go with this first one. It is... Oh boy. It kind of looks like a house, just like a cartoon drawing of a house. So it's kind of rectangular with 2 windows and a door, and it's got like these 3 spikes coming out of the top corners of it.
Yeah. Is next to that something that looks like a trophy?
Next to it, to the right, looks more like a flower, like a tulip kind of flower. And then underneath it looks like a turtle.
A turtle?
Yeah, it's a big circle with a plus going through the middle of it that extends down through the bottom of the circle onto a base. It's got a tiny circle on top, and then what looks to be like 2 arms and 2 legs coming out at 45-degree angles.
Okay, I got it. So just can you describe me the general layout of the runes that you see? Because I'm currently looking at pairs of groups of 3, and the group of 3 you just described I cannot find anywhere.
Okay, the runes that I'm seeing don't look like they're laid out in any particular kind of recognizable pattern. They just seem like they're stuck up on the wall at random. But I've also got 3 slots under the one painting that I have.
Ooh, then describe the painting, please.
All right, the painting got a red background with a two-legged furry creature with fingers for toes, a face on his back with his tongue sticking out and a big long nose, and then a long neck with a skull at the end of it.
Alright, give me 1 second. I'll try to look for it. I found it.
Hooray!
Can I dictate you the symbols?
Yes, go right ahead.
Alright, we got tulip. We got something that looks like a silo with a little antenna sticking out. And then we have a mermaid sitting in the bathtub.
Okay, so we'll go with that. Go with that.
Hello?
Hello. I'm putting the tiles in place. Tell me more about the last one. Like the mermaid in the bathtub, because I've got two that could be described that way, but I think it's one over the other. I just want to know if you could describe it a little more in detail.
And a line that extends into the unfinished square that's kind of a spiral.
I think I cut you off at the beginning of that. I'm sorry.
Alright, so you have a square, but the bottom of the square is missing. Above the square, there's a plus in a circle, and then extending into the square, you got a spiral.
Huh, that didn't sound like I did something right. Let me try that again. Try describing that tulip tile for me again. The very first one you said.
So I would describe it more like a trophy. It's basically an upside down uppercase Y with three semicircle structures that are all kind of open upwards at the top. Like it's really more like a chalice, like a wine glass with two additional things to hold.
All right, let me try this again then. That's got it.
Nice.
All right, I'm in the next room and I hear flowing water.
Same.
All right, so I climb down a set of stairs and oh, this water is rising. Uh-oh.
Are you sure it's rising? For me, it's kind of fluctuating back and forth.
No, mine is rising and it's blocking off a door that says the word orange above it.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think I was about to drown in this room.
It was a very easy puzzle where I had three colored pipes, and one of them was red and one of them was yellow.
I see. And now I've got a gate with a lever, and there's another gate beyond it that is open. But when I hit the lever, the gate in front of me opens, and the one down at the end of this little corridor closes.
You said you had a lever?
Yeah, but I'm past that part. I can just hit the lever from the other side of the first gate. I've also got some more red text on my wall that says bring down the guiding light. Oh, and I'm in a very big area now.
I'm still in the same room, so no door unlocked for me.
Found another lever with a glowing blue tip, and I hit that, and I haven't seen anything happen just yet.
I have a lever with a glowing white tip. Do you want to try to pull it down simultaneously?
Just running around real quick to see if anything has changed. Because I didn't hear anything when I hit that switch on my end. Alright, so I've turned mine back up, so we can do like a 3, 2, 1 go.
Yes, you do the 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. I didn't hear anything. I just saw something crawling across the floor.
That's terrifying.
Okay, I do see a gate that is raised that has the same kind of glowing blue symbol at the top of it that I saw at the end of that lever. Now I see a lever with a glowing green tip. And another gate with a glowing green stone at the top of it, but that one's already open. And now I see a gate with 2 glowing red crystals on it that is closed. Huh. There's a gate with a glowing red crystal at the top of it that is open. And also a picture of a cat with bat wings. Maybe it's a dog, but it kind of looks like a cat. Okay, now I see a gate with two glowing green crystals that is closed. This is a very big area that I am in right now, and I think I might have just explored it all, but it is still really, really big.
Um, 1 second. Actually, I'm not. I don't know what's going on, but I think I recognize what you're describing to me. So I think I have a map here of the area that you're talking about. Did you say you came through a white gate?
Yeah, there was a gate that opened when I hit a white lever.
Did you just do anything?
I did not, but my way back to an earlier part of this maze has been sealed off by a gate with two glowing crystals that are blue.
1 second. There are markings on my map here. So you say you are in front of a blue gate?
Yes, yes, I am.
If you turn around, is there a green lever?
No, there are two statues. Well, there's one statue in front of me, and then there's a statue off to the left.
Are you in a room with boxes?
No, there are no boxes.
Can you describe the shape of the room that you're in?
I am in a square room that has a round, like, like sewer drain on the floor. And I've got these two statues, one in front of me, one to the left of me, that are like soldiers in armor. They each have a torch on either side of them. And then I've got the gate leading in one direction and a stairway up into the rest of this area in the other direction.
Is there the stairway? Does that go into both directions?
Yo, what's up, real work? Well, at the top of the stairway, we have a path off to the right that ends rather abruptly. There's a wall to the left. Moving forward, there's another wall on the left. And there's another little path off to the right that hooks up. Like, it's basically, there's just a pillar on the right-hand side and a pretty similar little hallway over there.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure I have the map that is off the area that you're in. What's confusing to me is that there are colorful symbols there on the map, and they sometimes just disappear. I am not exactly sure why. I also think I can see the gates that you're describing, but I'm not quite sure where you are because there's one just outline in different colors, and then there's the same outlines with infill blocking corridors, and then there's also different colored crosses in blue, red, and green. Same for the gates. And yeah, I don't see any statues or anything. I can just see hallways, rooms, and staircases, and in some of them boxes.
Yeah, I think the statues are just decoration. So I am standing facing the green gate, right in front of it. I'm going to turn around and let's see what's down here.
Oh, 1 second, 1 second. Okay, so I found out that the white switch I have is the thing that turns on the markings. Can you do me a favor and return towards the white gate if you find that?
I don't think I can because, yeah, the gate with the blue crystals on it has closed behind me.
Okay, what gates do you see?
All right, so there's the blue one. I go up these little stairs. There's the green one off to my right. Still going straight. Let me describe this a little bit better, like a tile-based dungeon crawler.
The green one was on your right.
All right, so I'm starting back at the blue gate, which is down a little hallway. So I'm gonna turn around and have it right at my back. I go forward into this little room, turn right, I go up the stairs, go through this little hallway. I turn to my right, there's the green gate. Turn back facing forward, there's a stairway leading up. And there's another hallway off to my left.
Alright, so there's an issue here. The map... Alright, so let me describe this map so that we both have more information. The map shows where you come from and where you need to go to. You came from the white gate and need to go towards the red gate. 1 second. And the issue is there's not only two, like this one entrance and this one exit. There's also 2 additional staircases that lead away from the map. Now I'm not sure if taking those stairways loops you around to some other part of the map. Actually, there's 3 additional stairways, so that makes this more complicated. But I think I knew where you were, so if you can somehow return to the blue gate, that would be helpful for me.
Yeah, no problem. The blue gate is just down this little hallway, down this tiny little staircase, and I'm now standing with my face pressed against the blue gate.
Alright, that's beautiful. Give me 1 second, and then we'll do that. Alright, so I will give you descriptions on what you need to do, and if at any point this conflicts with the reality that you're facing, you have to interrupt me. I'll make pauses between what I'm saying, okay?
Sounds good. I'm ready when you are.
Alright, now have your back face against the blue wall.
Got it.
Correctly. You can go forward like a tiny bit and then turn right towards the staircase. Alright, now you take that staircase into the room, then you stop, and then at the end of the room, facing forward, there's another staircase. Towards the right, there's a green gate, and towards the left, there's another hallway, right?
That is correct.
Alright, in that case, I know where you are. Now, is the green gate solid or open?
It is closed right now.
Okay. But the blue gate behind you was also closed?
Yeah, like it had closed behind me after I walked through it.
Okay, that's... So, like I told you, there's 2 different ways this map marks the gates. One with infill and one without infill. And for some reason, both mean closed right now, so this doesn't help. But I think I know where I need to guide you. 1 second, I need to press the lever. Alright, so you do not want to go straight, as that loops you somewhere where I don't know. You want to go left, then there should be an immediate right turn and an immediate left turn up a little staircase.
All right, it is a little staircase that leads down with a red light gate that is now open.
Perfect. Um, Go through that gate, up the staircase, and after you went up the staircase, tell me what you see.
All right, so I'm in the room that is just past that red crystal gate. There's that picture of the little puppy with bat wings, or I guess that's what it is. Little puppy with bat wings. And then there's another staircase down. And while I'm still facing straight ahead, there's a wall on my left. There's a green gate that is open in front of me, and there's a stairway off to the right.
Is there no red gate to the right after the stairwell?
All right, so I've backtracked a little bit just to the other side of the red gate that was open. I go down that set of stairs. To the right is that goofy little picture. To the left is the little stairway down. And then once I go down those stairs, there's a stairway up to my right. There's a green gate that is open in front of me and a wall to my left. I can go a little bit further forward and I see that there is a closed red gate right on my right side.
Perfect. All right. I know exactly what to do now, I think. You go through the open green gate, through the little staircase. I don't know if they're going up or down, by the way. And once you're past the staircase, immediately on your left, there should be a green switch.
Yes, there is.
Press the green switch.
Green switch has been pressed.
Did the green gate close?
1 second, I have to go back to it. Yes, it did.
Alright, in that case, I know how this puzzle works. The switches are... So there's... The gates appear pairwise, and the switches just switch which one is open. So I think I can navigate you through this now pretty confidently. Are you ready?
I am ready. I am facing the green gate at the top of the steps.
The one that is closed?
Yes.
Alright, turn around 180 degrees, down the steps again, or up, I don't know, like away from the closed green gate. There should be only one way to traverse this room diagonally through an open blue gate. Are you through that open blue gate?
Yes, I am. Ah, okay. This is the hallway where I saw the little creature slide across the floor or whatever it was. There's a picture of a dog on the wall.
Alright, the open blue gate should be behind you now. You go turn that little corner right and go immediately left, so that overall you went more or less straight. Do not go down the staircase on the right side, go straight, and then up the staircase, and then immediately left again, and then on the right side there should be the white gate. Hello?
Hello. Okay, yeah, I'm back at the beginning at the white gate.
Perfect. Is the white gate on your right side?
Yes, there's a compass on the floor, and the white gate is on my right. I have turned to my right, so it is now directly in front of me.
The white gate should be south.
Yes.
Alright, you head east and into the little chamber with the blue switch. Press the blue switch.
Ah, there's the blue switch. I have hit the blue switch, so it is now facing up.
Alright, leave the chamber. Immediately, like you go straight. I know you need to go right and then left, but you go straight, and you just follow that path until you are until you're through the open blue gate and in the chamber with the open green gate.
Okay, there's an open blue gate. I saw another something running down the hallway off to the right.
Are you now in the room with the green gate? The open one?
Not yet, but I am right now. I'm standing in front of the open green gate.
Go through the open green gate and press the red lever.
Red lever has been pressed.
Go back towards the blue switch.
All right, I am at the blue switch now.
Press the blue switch.
Blue switch has been pressed.
Exit the room, this time towards the left, past the white gate, and then at the next possibility, right.
You said past the white gate, right?
Yes, past the white gate, and then immediately right at the next possibility, and then after that also right and immediately left to go through the open blue gate.
All right, I am past the blue gate. I see the green switch off to my right.
Press the green switch, go through the now open green gate at the end of the staircase, and you should be able to go through the open red gate into the exit.
So I am back in the room with the puppy bat picture on the wall, and this red gate is now closed.
There should be another red gate that was previously closed, with a staircase behind that.
Ah, yes, walked right past it because I'm dumb. There's a door here. Hooray! Oh, fuck, it's cold. Alright, so I am now in an open courtyard with an oversized chessboard in the middle of it.
Oh, chess? You said chess?
Yes, I did.
Alright, so I have a movie roll here that says World's Greatest Chess Moves. I also have a movie player here. I have not figured out yet how to control it. So, do you have anything else for me? Otherwise, I'll just need to figure this out here.
All right, so from where I entered, in the far right-hand corner of the room, there is some kind of machine here. I am going to interact with it and let me know if anything happens.
Did you interact with it yet?
Yes, I did. There's a little meter on it with a needle going back and forth. There's a small green section that I stopped the needle in. I'm going to see if there's anything else I can do here. No, that looks like it.
Alright, I will keep looking and give you an update here in a moment.
I apparently can't interact with any of the chess pieces, and I think my character might be freezing to death.
How do you come to that idea that you're freezing to death?
My point of view is slowly getting more and more frosted over, and I keep hearing, like, crunchy ice sounds.
Can you not re-enter the building?
I cannot. I am stuck out here.
I really do not know how to activate this projector. There is a big red button, but it doesn't do anything when I press the interact button.
Yeah, and the only thing I can really interact with is this gauge that has a red section on the left part, a red section on the right part, a little green part in the middle, and I have stopped the needle in that green part. I can stand on the chess pieces, but I don't see how that helps either one of us.
Can you do red? Like stopping the needle in the red part?
Alright, I've got the needle stopped in the red part of the meter that's on the left of the green.
Okay, that did not do what I hoped it would do. I, um, um, I don't know what to do here.
There's this other part to the machine that I can't interact with that has like a crank on it, but again, I can't do anything with it.
Yeah, same. The little, like it's an old school movie theater kind of player for like rolled tape, and the crank cannot be interacted with, and there's just this button that doesn't do anything.
can't get any closer to this thing. Stand on it, but that doesn't help. You'd think I would need to stop this needle in the green. Well, I froze to death. Well, I froze to death.
I'm terribly sorry. Are you back in the court?
I will be in just a second. All right, so I'm back in front of that machine. The little green section of the gauge has moved way off to the left-hand side now. The funny thing is, in order for me to get the gauge to stop, I have to hit the crouch button instead of the interact button a second time. And once I interacted with it, the green section of the gauge moved all the way to the right-hand end of it.
Can you repeatedly do that? Like the green, like getting it into the green section?
Yeah, like it's in the green right now. I don't know if I need to like continuously do it. I cannot interact with any of the chess pieces. So on the machine that has the gauge on it, there are a couple other like not moving, like static gauges that are above it, and I'm not sure if those have anything to do with anything. Like one of them is pointed basically at 12, and the other one is pointed at 2.
Is what is a gauge?
It's a circular display with a needle that moves in the middle of it, similar to a clock face.
So I'm thinking that what you have there might be powering the projector somehow, like a generator. Like that's the needle thing, like getting me power.
Yeah, because I've got something here that looks a lot like a generator with a crank handle on it, but again, I can't interact with it. It does have a flashing red light on it, but again, I can't interact with it.
Does that have any connection to the meter thing with the green stuff? Like, do you operate that? Does it change anything with the generator?
It doesn't seem to, but they are connected by a pipe. But again, the only thing I can interact with is to just get this little needle to move back and forth. And it's in the green right now, so you'd think that means it could do something.
What if you reactivate it and put it back in the green? Like, if you do that repeatedly?
Boy, I am halfway tempted to have you open up my stream. But there's there's this meter is not really doing anything. It's just the needle going back and forth and it's sitting in the green right now.
So I'm thinking of something like a mini-game version of repeatedly pulling the cord off an old lawnmower until the motor starts. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I can check out your stream. It's hard to go just off this description. It's also
Yeah, let's save that for worst case scenario, I guess. Froze to death again.
so the issue I'm having is I have nothing to interact with here. Like once I put the movie roll in, that's kind of it. I cannot start the projector.
Yeah, and the only thing I've got is this little meter.
I mean, try out everything you can. See if there are any environment changes when you do particular things.
You put my face in the lantern. That's neat. Okay, I was pushing the wrong button. Apparently I had to hit A instead of B in order to get the needle to stop in the right spot.
Good job.
That's got it. I cranked the handle on the generator and now the blinking red light has turned green.
I can now interact with the projector.
I can now interact with the white chess pieces.
Are you ready?
All right, I've got my back to the black chess pieces. I am looking at the white chess pieces.
E4. Then bishop to f4. Queen
Oh,
to
cry.
f3. Queen to f7. Did you copy?
No, no, I didn't, because I don't know what I'm looking at as far as coordinates go when it comes to a chessboard.
Alright, do you have coordinates there where you are?
No, it is just a chessboard with pieces on it.
Alright, are you... Did you move anything yet?
I have not moved anything yet.
Alright, I will start the projector again. I will briefly explain you the layout of the chessboard, how the coordinates work, and then I will give you the things to play. You have 4 moves to play. Alright?
All right, I'm looking at the chessboard with the white pieces on my left and the black on the right.
No, you want to look at the chessboard so that you are facing first white and then black in front of you.
So like I'm standing behind the white pieces?
Yeah, like you're playing for white.
All right, and I'm standing in between the queen and the king.
Alright. Alright, I'll start saying stuff now. Horizontally, going from left to right, you got ladders, so from A to H, and vertically, you got 1 through 8, where 1 starts at white and 8 is the end of black. And you start by moving the E pawn, that's the center pawn, the right center pawn, 2 squares forward. Did you do
All right,
that?
the one that's in front of the king, right? Or does it tell you that? That's the one in front of the king, right? Or does it tell you that?
I can check, 1 second. Yeah, the one in front of the king, 2 squares forward.
Oh, and now I need to move the black pieces too. Great.
Oh, okay, okay. So, you want to move the pawn opposite to the one you just moved, so that it's directly in front of the white pawn.
Got it.
Now you move the bishop, the piece right to the white king, so that it's on the same altitude as the white pawn you just moved previously.
All right.
1 second, I need to rewind the video. Alright, now you move the second leftmost black pawn 1 square forward.
And that just reset everything.
No! Second leftmost pawn? 1 square forward?
The one that's in front of a knight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved that one square forward and it reset everything.
Leftmost from white or leftmost from black's perspective?
Okay, then I did that backwards because I've been like switching which color I'm standing behind when I move them, like I'm the player that is playing those pieces.
Perspective. You need to keep white's perspective for this.
And I froze to death. All right, so you said I need to keep White's perspective on this?
Sorry, what?
You said I needed to keep White's perspective on this, right?
Yes, please. Do you still remember the 4 opening moves, or do I need to tell them again?
Well, they might be different, so we'll see.
Uh, yeah, I didn't think of that, but I'll see that in a second here.
All right, generator is going. I am standing behind the white pieces. Standing on the white king, technically.
It's the same sequence. Pawn in front of white king, 2 forward. Pawn in front of black king, 2 forward. White bishop next to king, to the same altitude as the white pawn.
All right, and then the black pawn in front of the knight, 1 block forward.
Yes.
All right, and I've done that, and I'm standing on the white king.
White queen, diagonally right 2 squares.
All right.
Now, next up, you move the left from white's position, knight, towards right next to the black pawn.
All right, that has been done.
And now you checkmate the black king by moving the white queen diagonally bottom right towards the black king.
That's
What? Hello?
yeah. Repeat that last step, please.
The white queen, you checkmate the king by putting it bottom right of the black king.
So, like, I just move her forward.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Because I was sitting there looking at this board, and I'm like, how is that going to put the king in checkmate? But then I realized, oh yeah, I go ahead and I take that pawn, and that'll do it.
The queen was protected by the knight, the bishop.
All right, I am in a very dangerous looking room now that has spikes on the left and right side of the room with a book.
A book?
There is a book with 3 runes drawn on the left page and 2 runes drawn on the right page. What do you see from your perspective?
Helps. Can you describe the runes for me?
Okay, how do I do this?
Hello?
I'm thinking of the right way to describe these because, again, they're pictograms that look difficult to describe. Right. So the first one is there's a line at the bottom. There's a diamond on top of that with two triangles pointing at each other on top of that. That's the first one.
1 second. Okay, I can't see that anywhere here. Um, so can you describe the room a little bit more detailed for me?
Yeah. So there's a room, period, end of sentence. No, we've got a kind of a little raised platform, 3 steps leading up to it. It looks like there's tiles in the middle of the floor, and on the left and right hand sides, there are spikes.
Like spike walls?
Like spears sticking up through the ground.
Through the ground.
Yeah, like they're spears pointed upwards, but they're like planted in the ground. I'm gonna do some science and see what happens when I step on this floor in the middle of the room. I died.
Okay.
Okay, so this is obviously some kind of pressure plate maze that I need to get my way through, and I think the symbols that I've got here are like the seed for the layout of it, maybe?
Okay. I will see if I can find anything or think of anything for guiding you through there. I have once again not gotten anything more useful.
I mean, do you have like a wall with a bunch of runes on it, or somewhere you could place objects, possibly?
The only thing I have runes for is on books that I cannot open. Can you describe that first rune again?
All right. So there is a line at the bottom. There is a diamond on top of that line. And then on top of the diamond, there are like, there's a spike sticking out of either side that looks like two triangles that are pointing towards each other. It's like, it looks like a bow tie or a sideways hourglass that is sitting on top of the diamond.
Does it look like a cat sticking up his arms?
It looks more just like a cat's head than anything. Like the diamond would be the cat's face, and the two triangles sticking out would be like its ears.
Yes. And is there no body below that?
No, there is just a horizontal line.
Okay, because I think I have what you're talking about, but I have like a curved line below that that looks like a body, and then two lines sticking out. I'm still not sure how that helps because I cannot. Are there any of these runes associated with the platforms? The pressure plates?
None of the pressure plates have any symbols on them. I'm gonna stand on this game. You can't tell me I can't stand on this. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, I can crouch jump. That's neat.
I can turn the books. I found out I can turn the books. And I found the cat. Okay, I got you. I got you now.
Nice.
Alright, so I got a problem. I cannot read the book and talk to you at the same time. So I'll have to do it piecewise. Are you ready?
Yeah, okay.
Alright, this... fuck. Okay. It's it's not straightforward. I'll read it and... okay. Let me read out the entire thing first, and then you can have that sink in, and then we can go for it. Alright?
Sounds good. Go right ahead. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
Before one starts in the east, take one step westwards. Then start by taking 2 steps north. But not before moving 1 step west. Go west some more until one hits the wall. Then head straight to the door. How well can you deal with these kinds of instructions?
I can deal with it. Why don't we take it again from the top?
Alright. Before one starts in the east, take 1 step westward.
All right, I have taken 1 step westward.
Then start by taking 2 steps north.
All right.
1 step west, 1 step north.
Huh.
Did you get it?
So I've taken the 2 steps north. Where do I go from there?
West 1 and then north 1.
Yeah, that step to the west is killing me. So I'm gonna see what I can do from here. Okay, I needed to take a step to the east and not the west. I don't know why that was.
No, that's definitely not what the book said.
All right, I'm now in a square room. There's a little stairway leading down. There's a light up sign that says Scene 1 with a lever.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm in the theater,
welcome to tonight's feature show.
and there's a narrator.
Yeah, I heard him for a little bit. I see some stuff. We've got some costume racks. I don't think I can interact with them. Alright, so I've got a trapdoor that I can interact with. I've got a console with some hand cranks in front of me. There's that lever with the sign that says Scene 1 to the right of that. And then I've got a couple open doorways off at an angle. And on the right wall, it says Bloodlight. And it's a handle that is currently down.
Do you hear that?
I mean, I hear some music, but that's about it.
You did not hear the narrator? Oh my god. This is terrifying.
I heard him say something about a show, but I haven't heard him beyond that.
Alright, so I have a gramophone here that says that I can repeatedly interact with that always says there once was a castle filled with life. Do you have anything to that?
All right, so in those doors that lead off from the main room, I do have like some cardboard cutouts that have rough drawings on the back of them that I think corroborate with what you're talking about. So you said a castle filled with life, right?
Yeah, and I'm about to get eaten by some monster.
Well, this is going to take a little bit of trial and error, so I apologize. Oh, Christ.
So, what do you do with the cardboard thingies?
So I think they've got something to do with the console full of hand cranks, and that I would spin these around to put these out onto the stage, and they just need to line up with whatever it is that you're describing, I think.
Alright, castle filled with life.
Only problem is the hand crank I've been moving doesn't seem to actually do anything. Alright, what happens if I hit this scene 1 lever? It played an angry sound and then went right back up. Okay, a couple of these cranks don't look like they're actually doing anything. One of them moved the thing that looked like a castle, And that should be out on the stage somewhere.
Yeah, it's out. I'm just waiting for the live part.
What the fuck? There's like 3 of these hand cranks don't look like they're moving anything. Okay, that one's not right. Okay, so that bottom left crank looks like it controls either a king or a queen. So I need to figure out which one controls this crowd of people. Oh my god, come on, game. Meet me in the middle here, fucking somewhere. Is stuff at least moving around out on the stage? Not right now, but like over the past minute or two.
The queen moved in and out again.
Alright, how about you tell me exactly what's on the stage right now?
Right now, there's only a castle gate.
Alright, because in this left room, I've got a queen. I'm assuming maybe a king, because there's a crown with a sword going through it. And I've got this crowd of people that I want to move out onto the stage, but I can't figure out which one of these cranks does it.
I have never seen a crowd of people. I've only ever seen the gate and the queen is already gone. Crowd of people. There we go.
Oh my god.
That did not do it though.
No, it didn't. I've been
Just
turning
the
these...
gate and the people are not enough, apparently. Do you have anything more castle-y? More people?
I mean, I guess I could bring everything out onto the stage, but I'm also not sure how to do that. Apparently need to rotate these in
Oh,
directions.
the gate just moves. The gate moves.
Okay, so that one's the gate.
Can you move the people?
I was about to say, do the gate and the people need to be lined up?
More into the middle? No, that moves the gate.
I'm trying to line up the gate and the people without being able to see what I'm doing.
More? Okay, the people are behind the castle now, but that's still not enough.
My screen just went very dark. Oh, that was enough. We're on scene 2.
That did it. That did it.
My screen edges keep going very, very dark. I died. The marionette finished the scene? Here, Other West. All right. Oh, Christ, I've got to do this again? Oh no, I've got different runes now.
All right, before we do that, I'll need a quick break.
The solution was the exact same, even though the runes changed. What the hell? Yeah, I'm not a fan of standing on a trapdoor while I'm cranking cranks that have unseen results. Apparently, these rooms are on a timer that is not, like, displayed anywhere. Or maybe there was some antagonistic creature that was threatening Ponk, and I just couldn't see it. Fuck, am I gonna have to take notes for this? Give me my tiny pad of sticky notes. Okay, so we've got... I think it was 6 cranks. But I could only move like 5 of them. So that one was the crowd. That one was the gate. And I have to move everything... I have to move all the cranks to the left in order to get them to work. It's possibly why that one up in the top left is slightly cranked to the left. Recommend getting one in place and then moving to the next. Is this where you want this one piece, or do you want it one more over? Yeah, we just... That was what I was thinking when I was asking him to describe what was on the stage. So I've still got 3 levers, which I'm not exactly sure what they do. I know one of them will move the queen, but I don't remember which one that was. I also did tell Ponk that this is going to take some trial and error. And because I figured that with some of them, I would have to turn the crank to the right. Like, I'd have to turn it counterclockwise in order to get the props on the left to come out. But I apparently just need to hit the crank to the left. And I am not advancing until Ponk comes back. He's having flashbacks of trying to describe to a developer what a customer wants. Oh, please. Trying to describe what a customer wants is like trying to piss up a rope. Always ends with the developer asking why I'm talking about cranks so much. Oh boy. Funnily enough, my first suggestion to Ponk was to have him try out playing Cokerone, which basically got like no reaction from him. The other idea was to try out the online version of Vampire Survivors. But then I brought this game up, and he's like, oh yeah, let's give that a shot. I'm not regretting it, it's just these are definitely trial and error puzzles. And I haven't published the video onto YouTube just yet, but I did do my Cokerone stream, my Turkey Day Cokerone. I did it the day before Thanksgiving, and I ended up playing through the levels in a very different order to how I normally play them. So I was able to see some level transitions that you usually don't in that game, which was a lot of fun. Also tried using the parasol, which I have not used that as my main character's weapon in a very long time. It might be time to figure out like an actual weapon tier list for Cokerone. And if not a tier list, then at least a numbered list. Because I really think that pencil and baseball are just like head and shoulders above everything else. If Shuriken had the same like spread pattern that ball
Hello.
does, it'd be so much better. Hello?
Hello.
So the floor tile puzzle had the exact same solution as the time before, even though there were different runes in the book.
Huh.
So I'm on the other side of it. I'm just waiting to go into the next room till you got back.
All right. I was actually going to ask if we can have it early today. I'm not really sure why, but I'm feeling a little bit motion sick.
Oh, you're good. Let's see. Do we have a save option in this?
You switch to Discord really quickly.
Hello, I am here.
Hello. I did catch myself speaking a lot outside of actually pressing the button, just out of habit.
All right.
Well, thanks a lot for hanging out tonight, playing some games.
Yeah, no problem, man. Hope you feel better.
Yeah, thank you. And we'll be back next week. You enjoy yourself, your races, and you have a good one.
All right, man. Have a good one yourself. Dang, dude, that sucks. I hope he feels better.